Hello and welcome back. Josh, Sam, Martin, Max, and anyone else who is possibly watching. It could be a million other people. It's probably no one else. It might even be me. And welcome to Lviv and Let Die. We last episode got promoted, and now we're going to wrap up this season. Let's try and do that. First things first, we have to play Olympic Donetsk. I've noticed that all of Swindon's team are attempting to leave them. 'Tis just the way that it be, like, I suppose. Cool. So yeah, we're going to play them. I'm not super confident because we don't have a great record against these guys in recent years, but we're going to try. We're going to go with Yantora and Buryi up top. We actually have a bit of... we have a poor team, at least in terms of form. I'm unsure about how to... So I was recommended to drop Sergei Boots, for example, but I don't have anyone to put in place of him. Konstantinov is the one that I would usually put in, but he's no good. He's injured, and Boyko is terrible. So we're just going to have to do with it as we will. You'll notice the tic-tac box is still here. It's becoming a fan favourite, surely. Bobby will make his 25th league appearance of his career if he comes on in this game. Let's see how whether he does or not. I don't know, you don't know. It's a complete and utter mystery. Let's see how we do as we play Olympic Donetsk. This is a big game for them because it could guarantee them promotion if they win and if Ukrainian drop points. So yeah, we have to try and contain that whilst also accepting that it doesn't really matter to us how or whether or not we win or not, because we've already won the league. The last time I had a season like this where I'd won the league by quite such a long margin. Sergei Boots scores an absolute belter. Beautiful stuff. And we are now on 69 points, the naughtiest amount of points. Oh, Masha playing with her phone there. Exciting stuff. Sergei Boots just standing completely, given the freedom of Lviv there in the Lviv box by Olympic Donetsk. And they are in danger of slipping up in this title race. They were at one point very much in the title race. I say they're in the title race. They're not in the title race, but they are in the promotion race. Oh, Galushkin should have been two there. Yeah, at one point they were very much in the battle with us for top spot. That seems to have dropped off to such an extent that they could be overtaken today. Is that... Oh, okay, I thought that might be a penalty. And actually, it looks like Ukrainian are not doing very well, or possibly they're just drawing. Oh, God. Yantorno, he's able to stay on, so he will do. What was I going to say? Yeah, it looks like Ukrainian are not doing great. They're actually drawing 0-0 with Metallurg. But taking advantage of that are Govela, who are winning with Pogrebniak, beating Zoya. So they're now also hot on the tail of Olympic Donetsk. Lots of teams vying for that. In fact, technically, even Prikopatya in 7th are in with a shout of promotion. It's unlikely, very unlikely. But if you look at the thing there, you've got Donetsk, or you've got Olympic and Govela on 57, Ukranafta on 56, and Metallurg on 56, and then Kremin on 55. Newly promoted Kremin, may I add. So yeah, the battle for second and the second spot is looking pretty strong. Although with the amount of points that they've won this season, whoever it is that does go up is unlikely to do very well in the top division next season, I suspect. Buryi, it was a good effort, but he's just hit that ball wide. 33 minutes gone. We've still got one, Jan Torno up front who is injured. Not going to take him off yet. There's only 2 games left of the season. It seems unlikely that we're going to need him for anything. So we might as well just get the best out of him whilst he's still fit enough to play this season. Might even be selling him in the off season. It's nothing. He's nothing special. Great finish from what a name he has. Not even going to try. But well done for Olympic for getting back into it. It's kind of more of a sort of interest just in how the rest of the league pans out really for me at the moment, because obviously as we have won the league already. They do seem like they are trying to give it a bit more of a go now. We were dominating those early exchanges, but in the last 5 or 10 minutes, they have picked things up a little bit. I think they did make a substitution, and they've certainly gone slightly more attacking with their midfield because they were playing a flat 5, I think. Now they're playing like a sort of staggered 5 in the middle there. In fact, it says they're playing a 4-3-3, but I don't know how it's working that out. Anyway, Yantorno goes around his man. Yantorno, it's a corner. And who's going to take it? Surely it's Camelot. It's Camelot, yes. Come on, take the... Okay, we don't even get to see the corner. That's how good that was. Drab match so far. Well, you know, tis what it is. I'm going to assertively say I'm far from pleased. And that's all I'm going to say. Let's see what we can do. And it looks like it was only a knock on Yantorno up top, based on the little comment it said there next to his name. So we'll let him play out a few more minutes of this season at the very least. Oh, Naftovic Ukranafta are winning their game now and are above Olympic Donetsk. Oh, Sergei Boots gives it to Buryi. Do we have the opportunities? We do have the opportunity, but we do not have the personnel to break. Although, Gogoladze, I mean, arguably, you know, he's going to get a yellow, surely. He didn't even get a yellow. Okay, all right, fair enough. And I was tempted to say potentially the game might give him a red, and he didn't even get a yellow card. But Ndai at the back post, and we are back in the lead. Our 58th goal of the season. Usually we do pretty well in terms of goals scored, and that's true. We seem at the moment, however, to only be third in the goal scores because Zerka have 59 and Gavela have 70. I mean, good God. That's a ludicrous amount of goals. Right, now that we're looking a little stronger, I'm going to take Yantorno off because I don't want to get him too badly hurt. And do we have anyone else who looks like they might need a bit of a break? No, although we might take off Sergei Boots in a bit. Just seeing how that goes, though. 65 minutes on the clock. Galushkin gives the ball to Yantorno. Yantorno gives the ball... Oh, no, he doesn't, though. He could have, but he doesn't. Goes himself. Will he cross the ball back in? He does. Sergei Boots to the back post. Could have directed his header more on target than he did. And ideally, he would have just put it on target rather than just putting it more on target. Who knows? It's all just words and none of them really make any sense. Oh, they're going to equalise. No, they're not. Oh, great save from Zemiakin. Bobby now with the opportunity to, yes, exactly, manage the play nicely, hold the ball up a little bit, slow the things down. Oh, boy, you could have attacked that. I mean, you're actually quick even though you're old. Why are we... We should have been 3 up there. Goncharenko gives the ball to Galushkin, gives the ball to Domrachev, gives the ball to Perovic. I mean... I am really concerned by the quality of the shooting that's been on display from us pretty much all season. Sergei Boots gives it to Bobby. Sergei Boots goes around his man, puts the ball in again, and terrible goalkeeping, but no one was there again to capitalise. And we have 2 people set as poachers. Great ball, great ball. That could have been an absolutely stunning ball. That's a stunning ball. Oh, but Buryi was offside. Great vision from whoever it was there. Sergei Boots, yes, is now tired, so Boyko will come in. We will also give Juan Carlos Balon a attempt at saving Ndai some yellow and red card blushes and give him his first appearance for 5 or 6 games. Bobby, can he cross the ball? Get yourself an assist. Galushkin, fuck me. Our finishing is genuinely dreadful. I mean, just utterly poor. I mean, it's poor for us anyway. Ukranafta look like they are about to be the main beneficiaries of what little finishing we do have. Oh, because they are winning and they are now up in second. How much are they winning? They're beating Metalurg 1-0. Vasiliev has scored. Buryi, Marchenko. Oh, they hit the crossbar. And then Dudnik goes for goal, but it was saved well by Zemiakin. It's a joke. Goncharenko now turns, gives it to Galushkin. Galushkin could have turned and given it straight away again. Up the line, doesn't know, cuts inside. Perovic to Buryi. Buryi is now given the freedom again of Lviv, but Gegenidze is able to close him down. Galushkin now. Terrible throw. Just terrible. Apparently we're backing off Bukin, despite the fact that we're clearly closing him down. Perovic, Avdeyev. Ballon clears nicely. Ballon's a very solid defender. I like him at the back. We've missed him whilst he's been away. Camelot puts the ball back in for Goncharenko. He does win the ball, but a dreadful pass sets the ball back towards Olympic. Stunning save. Absolutely stunning save. They've gone 3-4-3 and a genuine 3-4-3 in an attempt to win this. They put number 23 up front. It's good to see. Are they going to take this corner? They are. Marchenko gives the ball out. Galushkin is trying to keep the ball away. And I'm not really sure what man with incredible names plan was there, but it did not come off. Now we have a corner. Camelot gives the ball in. Buryi, Ballon, what on earth? Oh, I mean, they deserve to be fired. And Dennis Boyko is going to get booked here for some reason. Yellow card for Boyko. Okay. Final ball of the game. No, it wasn't, and it was rubbish anyway. Camelot now has the ball. Gives it to Galushkin. Can we get a... The end product on our players is genuinely shocking. I mean, we've won the league, and that is... No! Okay, we managed to survive again. Zamiakin, despite not being a very good goalkeeper, has kept us in quite a lot of the games, especially the ones that I've recorded. Seems to play quite well, especially in the last couple of games. Goncharenko with his terrible throwing ability. Where's he going to put it this time? Okay, good one. That's exactly, I'm sure, what we've been planning on the training pitch. He looks like his name is like Slaughterashvili, but it's not. Camelot gives it clear. Now, Buryi, all you have to do is... Okay, Bobby, now all you have to do is hold the ball up. You don't have to kick it and lose it out. Okay, draw a foul is nice. We'll take that. Can we now snatch ourselves a cheeky old goal just to really kill off Olympic? I like the slow walk there from Camelot. That is inspired. And it was so slow that we win 2-1. I mean, it wasn't a great game, but it certainly was a win. And I'll tell them it was good. Well done to the boys there. Sergei Boots getting his man of the match award, despite the fact that he's not been playing very well recently. And our assistant told us to drop him for this game. My assistant told him to drop him for this game, but I didn't. Good choice. Helios Kharkiv doing themselves, great favours in terms of the fact that they won and dragged down Avantgarde, but unfortunately Stal also won. So that means Helios are relegated. And now it's a straight shootout between, still down to 6th, could potentially go up next game. All the way down to Metallurg, could go up still, because there's one game left. If Naftovic lose, that opens the door for a lot of other teams to take that. Oh yeah, there you go, and Dai reaches the yellow card limit anyway. So, good. Kharkiv is down. Kolyada has been sacked. Ablon... Oh my goodness me. Abalonoru. He's actually pretty good. Can I scout him? No. I could compare him with our current goalkeeper, Zamiakin, though. Let's do that. Weirdly, so he's much more physical, but weirdly, he's actually not that much better. And Zamiakin just looks bad. Okay, well, that means we can do better. Yep, post-match press conference. I will attend this one. Look at that. Look at the form they're in. Sergei Boots gave you... Yeah, it was a great start. Well, yeah, of course, he scored that absolute stunner, yeah. Buryi failed to find the net. Well, he's really old. Sergei Boots was absolutely outstanding. And yes, absolutely. And Dai... We seem to be scoring a lot of goals, which in the press conference I describe as potentially giving us newfound confidence, which suggests that none of those goals are actually giving us newfound confidence. So we'll see. Oh, we still have a hand in the second promotion spot, because Prikapatia are one of the teams with the potential to steal their way into the second promotion position. That's a fun game. 13th versus 12th, 1-1 draw. So, we could throw it and let our friends in Prikapatia go up, although they're not our friends. They are in good home form. I think the next game probably is at their place. So, pleasing Pogrebiak again. He's got 30 goals this season. He's not good though. And he's got loads of goals in his last couple of years. Not bad, fella. Dan Young has announced the England squad. Uncapped goalkeeper Nigel Lathrop, who left Manchester United on a free to go to Genoa, which is an insane bit of business. And Luke Cope. Luke Cope is playing for Forest Green. Played 2 seasons on loan at Rapid Bucharest. There was also, there was a player who was in the 30-man squad for England who had been at Sunderland on loan at Liverpool. I thought that must be the only time that particular loan move has ever been made. Yeah, Pogrebniak, well done, mate. Yeah, mad old bugger. Right, so yeah, Boston United have gone up to the Championship again. That's nice to see. Swindon have released some youth players. Do you think any of these guys would ever sign for us? He's rubbish anyway. Liver's Edge. He's alright. Oh, you're down too big for the old Ukrainian Premier League, mate, aren't you? Eddie Harrop, he's bad. Steve Bullimer, he's bad. James Leonard, 2 first names, greedy. Dominic Brimming, with confidence. Tony Moss, a bad goalkeeper, although he actually has some potential, I suppose. And Adamir, who's, not that bad either, but whatever, I'm not. And York have released almost all of their players, having been taken over by billionaires. They then got relegated to League 2. Also, unfortunately, in the Blue Square Bet Premier League, Bath and Lewis finished 2nd and 3rd respectively, and then neither of them won the playoffs. So that's a super big shame. Lurpak the Butterman's contract is up in a month. And also one of our scouts, who's dreadful, his contract is up. My assistant manager keeps mentioning quite pointedly that he's pretty good. I might try and sign him. Keeps pointedly mentioning that his contract is up in a month, and I'm like, yeah, I know. I'm sorry, mate, but yeah, right. Let's go. I'm not paying you £3,600. Come on, mate. We're not even in the league yet. No. Also, I've realised that's there. All right, maximum, that much. All right, maximum, that much. Okay, bye then. Sorry, mate, you're not that good. He is good, though. And his name was Johnny. And he looks sad. Yeah, anyway. Dolby wins. Kevin Dolby. He's been in the England squad. Yeah, I was going to say, so he's in League One. Last year, he was playing for England regularly. And he's just won League One Player of the Year. Bloody hell. I mean, fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, so there we go. This guy has been offered a new deal by his team. He's okay, actually, isn't he? Scouting, maybe we can get him on a free. Some of our contracts set to expire. Lloyd Robertson, and we've got a couple of youngsters. Yeah, so I might look at the staff, but I'll do it after this video's done. There's no point. You don't want to watch me negotiate with some terrible scouts. The first league transfer window has opened. We're still playing. It's the fucking 2nd of June. Christ, the dude could be about to leave. He absolutely will be. This fella here, Dan Silescu. Rajvan. Okay, Thompson retires. Lots of stuff going on. Jesus Christ. Swindon manager wins monthly accolade. Thomas. Come on, I just want to play the last flipping Odek Orziv. Just want to play the last game of the season. Can we please do that? Oh my God. Wigan have hired Tim Fry as their manager. Oh, they got relegated down into the Blue Square North. It's weird. They're obviously not a big club, really. Oh, they're not in great form, though. It's been a great season, and this is a great way to end it. Off the field chances. Where are we looking to attack? Of course, we're going to be strengthening the team. Are you mad? Yeah, I keep seeing the plight that Wigan are in and wondering if I might one day take over and try and restore them to glory. But then I realised they never had any glory, and I don't want to. If it was a big club, like, I mean, if Everton went down to sort of the Blue Square Premier or something, I might take over at Everton and save them in a future series, because Everton are doing pretty badly. I think they're mid-table in the League One at the moment. Yes, he can go. I don't want him. He's already been offered. So I don't care. Then don't get out. They're upset about Dennis Boycott. Well, it's okay because he's going. In fact, he's going so much that I'll let him go for free. Dean Marnie, not that one, is out for 2 months. What a shame. Who else have they had out injured? Marnie out. He's not English though, is he? Hans Henning Bertelsen. He's excellent. He's also Danish. Cool. Did he start in Orb? Yeah. Odense Boldklub. Hans Henning Bertelsen. Oh no, Luke Cope is on the injury list as well. Oh, he's only just got himself into the squad. That's a shame for him. I don't want to do that, thank you. Right, and then they lost 5-0 to Holland. For goodness sake, at least it was only a friendly. He'd be a leading star for most first division sides. He's better than Goncharenko. Is he? Let's go compare with Bidak. Well, let's see. Actually, weirdly, Goncharenko's quite good technically. Bidak's better in the air. Little better elsewhere as well. Maybe let's try and sign him. No, I don't need to buy him. I'll just offer him a contract, mate. First team, 2-year contract. You're currently on that much, so let's give you that much. Let's say no. Let's say fine. Let's say that. Fine. Cool. There you go. That's that then. Busquet plays for Wisła Krakow. Sorry, I'm getting massively distracted here. The Ukrainian side is also losing out players from injury. Okay, so final game of the season in this bloody league. Hopefully we never have to come back here again, although I'm slightly concerned that in 2 seasons' time we will be back. But let's just hope that's not the case. Ballon is going to play. Half our team's going to be out with yellow cards after this anyway. Nagini and... No, let's put Lurpak the Butterman on the bench. He'll come on for a final send-off appearance. And otherwise, I think we're good. We played pretty well in the last game with this setup, so that's how we shall do it again. Quite a few of these players are probably playing their last game for the club, but we know for a fact that Lurpak the Butterman is, so we will give him a send-off, assuming I am feeling charitable when it gets to that point, which I probably will be, because I'm feeling fairly relaxed now that we finally got promoted out of this gosh darned league. But there we go. Okay, Domrachev, ball to the back post. Sergei Boots heads over. Unfortunate, but an early chance for us. Let's keep that league table chat open. Camelot hits the ball straight into the wall. At the moment, Ukranafta are staying in the promotion spot, but things can change. Who are they playing? Let's see who they're playing. They're playing Arsenal, the giant killers of the league. What are you doing? That's a strange ball. Yeah, Metalurg are already winning, so that means that they need other teams to drop points, but they are now on 58 as well. Buryi, absolutely terrible ball, really. Prikopatia, the only way they could go up is if we win and a couple of other teams lose. I think Ukranafta and Donetsk would need to lose. Donetsk are playing Vorskla, who are pretty poor, and who are Ukranafta playing? Arsenal, we've already said. Okay, here we go. Yantorno, sorry. Oh, what a goal that is. What a goal that is. On the break, an absolute stunner. And, I mean, yes, please, is the only way we can answer that goal. He ran from, I think, his own half. Did he get it in his own half? Beautiful goal. He's absolutely scored a stunner there. That's great to see. And then they go straight to try and equalise straight away, but they don't manage it. Ukranafta, how are you doing? They are winning, so Ukranafta are currently going up. They are going up. They are going up. But we were top of the league, and we still are top of the league, as we'll always be. Good. Well done, them. That'll be fun. We know that I think we lost, they were the team that beat us 4-0 this season, so I suppose by the fact that we've won the league quite handily, then they probably deserve to be second if they're the only team to actually properly nobble us the whole year long. Oh, they've headed over again. They're not giving up easily. Govela, having scored 30 more goals than Donetsk, are at least above them in the league, so there is some justice. Domravchev, great ball through. Domravchev, no V. We should remember that. Hopefully we'll have got rid of him by next season so we don't have to keep hearing that same slip of the tongue. Polyansky, Kozhevnikov. Oh, Zamyakin makes a good save. Could be his last game for the City Club as well. And by could be, I mean I hope it is. Nothing against him. He's been a fine servant for us in the 3 years that I've been manager, and I think long before that as well. But yeah, no, he's not good enough, especially not going to be good enough in the next couple of years, where we're going to need someone who is probably a little bit of an absolute hero. So yeah, Alterneo. Oh, they are working it nicely. Bodnar hits the ball wide. So Navtovic still staying up there. Are they still winning that? Still winning 1-0. Oh, he got past, but an absolutely great save from Slobodnian. Okay. Goncharenko doesn't make the tackle. Kozhevnikov. Oh, it's a corner. Kremin are winning now. Kremin doesn't really matter though. The only one that matters also Govela are winning. Is that true? Govela are winning. Pogrebniak scores again, so they just need Navtovic to slip up, and Govela could go back up. I'd quite like that because we seem to beat Govela fairly comfortably and fairly consistently, except for that one draw that we had in the last couple of videos ago. But before that, we were doing weirdly well against them. Kozhevnikov heads the ball on, but Goncharenko collects. Zamyakin gives it to Goncharenko. I saw a report from our coaching staff that said he's like on the decline as a player, and all of his stats are going down fairly consistently. So even though I know he did sign an extension to his contract because of playing so many games in the season, we'll probably be looking to move him on. Looking with confidence. Berkey's looking complacent, so I'm going to say I'm pleased with how things are going, and then I'm just going to say carry on, lads. I don't really care. At this point, we've already won the league, and we are now, as soon as this is done, starting to prepare for the next division, and that is an exciting challenge because I need to double check the rules oncely, twicely, and thricely, but I think we can just have as many players as we want from foreign places. If so, then we aren't going to be seeing some Ukrainians for a very long time, till we can at least start buying them. And at the moment we still don't have any money. So, although next season I suppose in the Premier League we'll probably draw some larger crowds. Oh dear, Bodnar, Kozhevnikov, but Zamyakin manages to save. It's all eyes on the Arsenal game now. Goncharenko to Camelot. Big ball from Camelot, and Buryi is able to run onto it. Both of them do, in fact. Neither of them get there. Navtovic, Ukranafta, nothing going on there. Yarmenko scores an own goal, then goes off injured. Fair enough, I probably would do too. 55 minutes gone. We're going to start making some substitutions soon. Domrachev to Buryi. Perovic could have just put it through. He does eventually do that. Gives the ball out to Galushkin. Galushkin to Goncharenko. Goncharenko to Domrachev. To Domrachev to Perovic. Bad effort from Perovic. That was a shame. Come on, Arsenal. Actually, no. I actually probably want them to go up, so let's leave that. Let's focus on us. Blochin to Polyansky to Kovalyov. Bodnar. No, and Blochin has scored. They don't really have a chance, though. I don't think anyone's told them. Let's change things up a tad. Lynch Pinchuk can come on. We're going to give Lurpak the Butterman his closing 30 minutes for the club. What does that do for the scores, the points and the scores on the doors? We're on 70. Prikopati is still down there in 56. No matter what they do now, they can't win promotion anyway, because I think Ukraine have got it wrapped up. Oh, Yantorno, though, gives the ball out to Lynch Pinchuk. Lynch Pinchuk to Galushkin. Galushkin, ambitious man he is. He has scored some stunners for us, but that was nowhere near going to happen. And Olympic Donetsk are continuing their absolutely dreadful end of the season form by being 1-0 down here. Lynch Pinchuk gives it to Perovic. Perovic, great ball through to Yantorno. Oh, I mean, he was offside, but he hit the bar. Poor. 71 minutes, 72 minutes, 73. Slobodnian. Okay, right. 75 minutes gone. We're going to make a change. Sergei Boots. I'm not going to give Boyko the opportunity to play again. It seems stupid. Camelot's not playing well, so we will let Kornienko play, and I think we'll bring on Bobby for Yantorno, just to give those players who've played well for us in this season a little bit of a thank you. Kornienko particularly has been a good backup for us for a couple of years now and has filled in admirably when needed. So he can have the final game of the season. Galushkin to Lynch Pinchuk. Lynch Pinchuk. He started off the season with a bang. Can he finish it? Lynch Pinchuk. Ball out to Goncharenko. Finally puts the ball in. They do manage to clear. Kalinichenko clears. Domrachev to Goncharenko. Again to Perovic. Perovic shoots. Slobodyan manages to clear. Or hold it and then clear later on after he'd then held it for more time. Yeah. Kolesnik, wow, that must have been a painful hit. Came out with more power than it went in with. Perovic, heads clear. Lynch Pinchuk, Bobby's just not got the pace for that. Oh, but he's cut inside beautifully there. Lynch Pinchuk, oh, I mean, that was nearly a beautiful break. Water break. I think what we learn here is we need some pacey strikers. It's all very well to have your Bobbies, but Lurpak the Butterman, just a touch of class there that we know and love. That touch of class that we know and love. Bodnar, Kolesiek, or some other version of his name. Kolesnik, Olteanu, Ballon clears, big header clear. Bobby to Lynch Pinchuk to Bobby. Nope, we missed the first of those ones out. Sergei Boots is having to play on because we just don't have enough substitutes to bring everybody off. Lurpak the Butterman goes past his man, gives it to Sergei Boots. Sergei Boots puts the ball in and Bobby scores. It's 2-1. It must be the winning goal. Lovely play. Lynch Pinchuk wasn't involved. I meant to say Lurpak the Butterman. Absolutely involved in the way that we know and love. Setting Sergei Boots up. Bobby is sniffing around like a goal poaching truffle dog. Goal, truffle dog, truffle goal. And he puts the ball away, and that puts us on 72 points. Assuming we can hold on, which I think we can now. Perovic, Sergei Boots, out to Lynch Pinchuk. Lynch Pinchuk. Lynch Pinchuk. He turns, he's going to himself. And he really shouldn't have. Now the eyes are all... Naftovic, Ukranafta have scored again, but Arsenal have scored as well. Intense times there in Arsenal, because if they score again, they are not going up, Ukranafta. So, well, remains to be seen what happens. Domrachev, Galushkin with an utterly insane ball. There, we've got a player coming back on. Lynch Pinchuk manages to get himself injured in his only this sort of half an hour appearance. Very impressive. Blochin fouls. Has he already had a yellow? Pretty much everyone else on the pitch has. But no, that's his first, so that's a foul. A yellow card for him. Goncharenko now. We've played 5 minutes of 3 minutes of added time. So this will be the last kick of the game to Galushkin, to Perovic, and there it is. We wrap up the season with a 2-1 win away at Prikopatia. We win the league. A good win. An absolutely lovely goal from Bobby to finish things off. Well worked. And we sit atop the table finally to seasons of fairly mediocre play, but seemingly some progress each time. And finally, Lviv are within only days of playing in the Premier League. Pogrebniak scored again, so fair enough. We saw off Prikopatia. Bobby's Impact delighted fans with his late goal. Yes, please. I'm very happy with that. 3 years in, we finally win our first trophy with the club, the Ukrainian First Division. That means next season we will be playing in the Ukrainian Premier League. The last team that won the league was Tavria. They won it with a few more points than us. In fact, they won 4 more games than us last season, and drew a lot more. They just lost 1 less. What? How the fuck did they manage that? Oh, because, yeah, so we drew a lot more, sorry. Yeah, so they managed 11th with 35 points from 8 wins and 11 draws. We have to aim to do what they've done. I think we should be aiming for this kind of area, and then we can do that again, and then we push up into the upper reaches and look for Europe. The team who won it the year before that, by the way, went straight back down. Stal. If we go out to the Premier League and then we look back 1 year and then a year again. What? Oh, I went back way too far. Yeah, they came straight back down bottom. So we need to do better than that. Guys, it has been a bumper year. Jan Torno on form in Lviv win. Looked good form, and striker will be delighted to have gotten as well. It was a great goal. The Peru boss was there watching Juan Carlos Ballon for his next Peru squad. No offers have been set up for Boyko. That's a shame. £25,000 have gone out for the club, the squad. That's fine by me. And the post-match presser, let's do it. Bobby's dramatic late goal was something for you to savour. That's what it was about. I was delighted for him. I think we look back with a lot of pride. It was a special way. Of course, we haven't signed anyone yet. So, guys, I'll be back at the beginning of the next season, where we will play our first game in the Ukrainian Premier League, and I'll show off the signings that we've made, of which I'm assuming there will be many, and the sales that we have made as well. We will also go through those. So, thanks for being with us so far. We've finally done it. 72 points is not a bad return for the season, and the big work now starts to try and keep us up next season. So, see you in the next one, guys. Bye, 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 bye.